10 most powerful armies in NATO. 10th place, Netherlands. The Netherlands has been a member of the alliance since its inception in 1939. The Netherlands spent $15.6 billion on the military in 2022. The Dutch army consists of approximately 40,000 active soldiers and 15,000 reservists. The Dutch army has Patriot air defense systems. Currently, the Air Force has 67 F-16 Fighting Falcons, 24 F-35A fighters. The Army of the Kingdoms of the Netherlands has 18 Leopard 2 A6M tanks, which are listed from Germany. The Netherlands is equipped with over 1,800 combat vehicles, including the Swedish CV-90. In addition, the army is equipped with 35 Panzerhaubitze 2000 howitzers. The Dutch Navy has 6 missile frigates and 4 submarines. 9th place, Poland. Poland has been a member of the North Atlantic Alliance since 1999. The budget of the Polish army is $20.6 billion. There are currently 120,000 active soldiers serving in the Polish army and 33,000 territorial defense troops. In 2022, the land forces had 569 tanks, such as Leopard 2, PT-91 Twardy and T-72, which was the largest number among European Union countries. The Polish army has the first copies of the most modern K2 Black Panther tanks. The land forces are equipped with 2,000 combat vehicles, including the KTO Rozomak. Poland has about 230 self-propelled guns, including the AHS Krab and 48 K9 Thunder. In addition, the army has WR-40 Langusta rocket launchers, Polish Piorun anti-aircraft launchers, and M120 RAK self-propelled mortars. The Polish Air Force has about 50 F-16 Fighting Falcons. The Polish Navy has 2 missile frigates and only 1 submarine. 8th place, Spain. Spain was admitted to NATO in 1982. In Spain, defense spending was $15 billion in 2023. The number of soldiers in active service is about 125,000 people and 15,000 reservists. Spain has a Guardia Civil paramilitary force of 80,000 staff. The Spanish armed forces have 327 Leopard 2 tanks, including Leopard A6 and A4, over 800 combat vehicles, including M113 armored personnel carriers, over 90 M109 A5 self-propelled guns, and over 80 Santa Barbara howitzers. In addition, Spain has 3 batteries of the Patriot system and 8 short and medium-range NASAMS batteries. The Spanish Air Force is equipped with over 80 FA-18 Hornet multi-role fighters and almost 70 Eurofighter Typhoon fighters. 7th place, Canada. Canada has been a member of NATO since 1949. Canada spends about $36 billion a year on its military, which is about 2% of the country's GDP. The Canadian Army consists of approximately 68,000 active duty soldiers and 27,000 reservists. Canada has a variety of military equipment, including approximately 100 Leopard 2 tanks, over 2,000 combat vehicles such as the LAV-3 and Piranha 2, approximately 80 CF-18 combat aircraft, and over 80 helicopters. The Canadian Navy has 15 frigates, 4 submarines, and numerous support vessels. 6th place, Italy. Italy has been a member of the North Atlantic Alliance since 1949. Italy spends about $37 billion a year on its military, which is about 2% of the country's GDP. The Italian army consists of approximately 170,000 active soldiers and 40,000 reservists. Italy also has a paramilitary force, the Carabinieri Corps, the equivalent of the military police. 110,000 people serve in it. Italy has a diverse stock of military equipment, including approximately 200 Leopard 2 and Ariete tanks. Over 700 combat vehicles, combat aircraft such as Eurofighter Typhoon and F-35 Lightning II, Panavia Tornado and AMX International. Italy has more than 200 combat helicopters, including the A-129 Mangusta. The Italian Navy has around 180 ships, including the aircraft carriers Giuseppe Garibaldi and Cavour, frigates, corvettes, submarines and support vessels. In addition, the Italian Army is equipped with towed howitzers FH-70, M109 and German Panzerhaubitze 2000. 5th place, Germany. West Germany was introduced to NATO in 1955 and as a whole country in 1990. Germany spends about $52 billion a year on its military, which is about 2% of the country's GDP. The German army, known as the Bundeswehr, consists of around 180,000 active-duty soldiers and around 20,000 reservists. Germany has a variety of military equipment that includes around 200 Leopard 2 tanks, including 53 of the latest Leopard 2 A7V models. The Bundeswehr has over 1,000 armored vehicles such as Marder, Puma and Boxer. The German army is equipped with about 50 M270 MLRS rocket launchers, about 100 Panzerhaubitze 2000 self-propelled guns and VSL-2 mortars. The Bundeswehr has about 90 Gepard self-propelled anti-aircraft systems and 12 Patriot batteries. The German Luftwaffe is equipped with 120 Eurofighter Typhoon multi-role fighters and about 50 Panavia Tornadoes. The Navy Deutsche Marine has 10 missile frigates, 5 corvettes and 5 submarines type 212A. 4th place, Great Britain. Great Britain has been a member of the North Atlantic Pact since 1949. The UK spends around $55 billion a year on its military. The size of the British Army is approximately 200,000 active soldiers and approximately 27,000 reservists. The British Army has military equipment that includes 220 Challenger 2 tanks and around 150 AS-90 howitzers. In addition, the Royal Air Force is equipped with 160 Eurofighter Typhoon multi-role fighters, about 40 transport aircraft such as Lockheed Hercules, Airbus Atlas or Boeing Globemaster, and 10 MQ Reaper unmanned aerial vehicles. The British Navy, e.a. the Royal Navy, has 2 Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers, 2 Albion-class amphibious assault ships, 6 Type 35 guided missile destroyers, and 30 Type 23 guided missiles frigates. In addition, the Royal Navy is equipped with 4 Vanguard-class nuclear submarines, capable of carrying nuclear warheads, and 8 other types of submarines. Importantly, the Navy has 26 F-35B Lightning II aircraft, e.a. aircraft capable of short takeoff and vertical landing. The UK is also a nuclear power and has 225 nuclear warheads. 3rd place, France. France has been a member of NATO since 1949. France spends about $50 billion a year on its armed forces. This is about 2% of the country's GDP. The French army has about 205,000 active soldiers and 35,000 reservists. In addition, France has a paramilitary force, the National Gendarmerie and the National Guard, which together have 175 personnel. France has a variety of military equipment, including 240 AMX-56 Leclerc tanks, 250 AMX-10RC armored reconnaissance vehicles, and around 2,000 armored personnel carriers. In addition, the land forces are equipped with 77 Caesar self-propelled guns and about 80 Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopters. Air Force has about 100 Dassault Rafale multi-role fighters and about 130 Dassault Mirage 2000 and 2 MQ-9 Reaper combat drones. The French Navy is equipped with 1 nuclear-powered aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle, 3 Mistral-class amphibious assault ships, 10 nuclear submarines, including 4 Triumphant class, capable of carrying nuclear missiles, and 2 Barracuda class. The Navy also has as many as 21 frigates and guided missile destroyers. France is also a nuclear power and has around 300 nuclear warheads. Second place, Turkey. Turkey has been a member of NATO since 1952. Turkey spends about $25 billion on defense, which is about 2.5% of its GDP. The Turkish army is estimated to have around 400,000 active troops and 200,000 in reserve. Turkey has a variety of military equipment, including about 3,000 tanks. The Turkish army uses tanks such as the Leopard 2A4, Leopard 2A6, and its own development of the Altay tank, which is yet to enter service. Turkey also has large numbers of old Leopard 1 and M60 Patton tanks. The Turkish army has 2,839 infantry fighting vehicles, mainly ACV-15, M113 derivatives, and 2,990 artillery units, including the towed Panther howitzers, T-155 Firtina and Bora rocket launchers. The Turkish Navy is equipped with 14 submarines, 16 frigates and 6 corvettes. The core of the Turkish Air Force are the F-16CD and F-4E Phantom II multi-role fighters. First place, USA. The US has been a member of the NATO since 1949. The United States is the world's largest defense spender. In 2021, the US defense budget was approximately $778 billion. The total number of active troops is approximately 1.4 million, and the number of reservists is approximately 400,000. The US has an advanced and diverse military equipment, including 1,000 M1 Abrams tanks, over 6,000 M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, over 4,000 Striker-wheeled APCs, 350 HIMARS launchers, 1,000 M270 launchers, 630 M777 light howitzers, 951 M109A6 Paladin self-propelled howitzers, and Patriot system batteries. The US Army also has Apache and Black Hawk combat helicopters. The US Navy has 10 aircraft carriers of the Nimitz class and one of the Gerald R. Ford class, 70 submarines including the Ohio and Virginia classes, which are capable of carrying nuclear warheads, 30 amphibious assault ships, and nearly 100 warships, including missile cruisers and destroyers, such as the USS Zumwalt. In addition, the Navy has its own aviation, EA aircraft such as FA-18 Hornet, which will be replaced by F-35C, and FA-18EF Super Hornet. US Air Force has nearly 2,000 fighter aircraft such as F-15 Eagle, F-15E Strike Eagle, F-16 Fighting Falcon, F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning II, and 300 A-10 Thunderbolt II attack aircraft. In addition, the US Air Force has 150 strategic bombers, such as the B-1 Lancer, B-2 Spirit and B-52. The US is of course a nuclear power and has more than 5,500 nuclear warheads in its inventory.